Greetings and welcome, troops, to a new Let's Play series. Welcome. Let's play Command and Conquer Remastered. Right. Time to sort of dive back into my childhood a bit. Play the first, well, almost the first RTS that I actually got hooked on. Although admittedly at the time I was playing with a version that didn't have any of the cutscenes in it, so I was kind of missing out on stuff, but then again it didn't really run all that well on my 486 DX. Well, it wasn't mine either, so you know, always a fight over but who would play what. Anyway, Command and Conquer. The first true strategy game that I actually played properly. I mean, at some point I will probably play something in the Dune series, because Dune 2 would be the first actual real-time strategy I played, but I don't currently have a version of that I think works properly. And I'd probably rather play the remake of that Dune 2000, if it ever comes down to it. But anyway, Command and Conquer. Let's delve into a new world.
The Grain Trade Center in Vienna was the 17th urban bombing in 4 weeks, blamed on Nod terrorists.
The Security Commission remains in closed session tonight following Nod terrorist actions in Slovenia.
At least your mother tipped well.
Harsh, unforgiving wilderness.
New Tiberium harvesting methods instituted by the Brotherhood of Nod increase profitability by 49%.
Nod Tiberium holdings now account for almost half of the world's known supply, giving the quasi-terrorist group incredible leverage in the London Gold Exchange. On the domestic side,
Cover of Tiberium ignored reporters at Hong Kong's Second World Tiberium Economic Impact Summit. Mobius is expected to refute charges from the scientific community that Tiberium might be dangerous.
مع اللون الأصفر.
As the GDI forces take off in another Nod assault, the free world holds its breath. This is Greg Burdett, WWN, somewhere in the Mediterranean.
Are you picking this up? Deactivate your defense matrix.
Yeah, so many channels and there's nothing worth watching. Anyway, so now we have to decide which faction we wish to play with, knowing which outcomes I want to see. I mean, normally I would probably start with GDI, but as I kind of want to finish with that one, as it is the canonical ending, let's do Nod first. It is a more interesting campaign in some ways.
Brotherhood of Nod selected.
So, you're the new addition to the Brotherhood. Well, I'm Seth. Just Seth. From God to Kane to Seth. I am his right hand, and I have a task for you. This is Nakumba, and he is causing the Brotherhood much grief. His views do not coincide with ours, and that makes him dangerous. Silence him.
All right.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Reporting.
Let's begin. Right, so I don't know if I have all that much to say about any of this. I do like the remaster. It apparently is very good. And while I could play in the old style, I think this is better. Just a chance to relive my childhood once again. Otherwise I might never get back to any of this. These buggies are so fragile. Always keeps surprising me quite how effective. How effective a squad of regular gunners can be, or miniguns as they would be called in this game. Well, in the old game, I think they changed that once Red Alert came about. The guns that these soldiers are wielding definitely does not sound like a minigun. One of those unarmored V's. Right. Anyone hiding up here? Well, the only thing the buggy is really good for at this stage is doing some reconnaissance. Let's get into the village. Ikumba must die after all. Yeah. Figuring out how to do these missions when you don't have the cutscene explaining what you have to do. I mean, yeah, you can of course still recall the mission briefing, but those were not always all that useful. Ooh, goody house. No goodies. Oh well. There he is.
Mission accomplished.
Ooh. I do like this screen. Because of course it is completely different for GDI, but they really wanted to show quite how bad guys the Nod was, but anyway. Let us conquer Africa. Now I do know that the missions are different for each arrow, and that different areas of the map get conquered depending on which mission you choose, although in the end it doesn't matter all that much because you still go down a particular path, and with the remaster you can always pick missions that you didn't choose to do before. Let's go to Upper Egypt. I don't know if any of this information actually matters for the mission at hand. I mean, I always kind of considered that if military strength was formidable, it meant that you were dealing with slightly more resistance, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Back so soon? Let's see how you do with something important.
That wasn't important.
For too many years, GDI forces have maintained a stranglehold on Egypt. It's fallen upon us to liberate these citizens crying out for a better way of life. Kane wants to establish a base here to eliminate the smothering presence of GDI. It's too risky to move our heavy forces in, so we want you to sneak in with a few expendable troops and set up a forward attack post. By the way, there's more than enough Tiberium for you to harvest. That should easily pay your expenses. If you are detected, you fail. If you fail, you die.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
New construction
And let us begin.
options.
First proper base building.
Building.
Got it.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
We first actually deal with the concept of Tiberium.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes. Affirmative.
New construction options.
The fascinating
Building.
cutscene that was, though, because it makes the scale of these buildings look really off. I mean, the construction yard was tiny compared to the power plant, let alone the refinery.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Alright, let's do a bit of scouting.
Moving out.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Moving out.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
More Tiberium down here
Yes,
if
sir.
you want it.
Construction complete.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Enemy harvester.
Unit reporting.
Let's
Building.
get a bunch of minigunners. Oh, they actually called
Ready.
minigunners. I'd forgotten.
Building. Insufficient funds.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building. Unit
Moving out.
ready.
Affirmative. Yes,
Unit ready. Building.
sir. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledge.
Our
Moving
base
out.
is under attack.
Moving out. Acknowledge.
Guess they can get down here
Moving
somehow.
out. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Roger. Affirmative. Unit affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out.
Alright,
Yes, sir. Moving out.
let's clear away some more fog of war so we can be sure we won't
Affirmative.
run into any more distractions.
Acknowledge.
Building. On hold. Cancelled.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Moving out.
Alright, that's
Building.
a bit too much.
Unit ready.
Moving out.
Building.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Building. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Waiting order.
Silos needed.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'll
Building.
build another silo then.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Alright,
complete.
there's the enemy base.
Moving out.
Two ways in.
Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Reporting. Right away is not a problem.
Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Not a problem.
Building.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. On hold. Our base is
Dang it.
under attack. Cancel. Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Got it.
ready. Building. Unit
Ready and
lost.
wait. Hot.
Unit ready.
Got it.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Got it.
lost.
You got it.
Unit ready.
Got it.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Right away, sir.
lost.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Awaiting. Roger. You got it. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit
Waiting.
lost.
Now, moving out. Right away, sir. Moving out. Right away, sir. You got it. Reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Right away, sir. Acknowledged. Roger.
Alright, that should more or less keep the enemy from doing anything silly.
Reporting. Yes, sir. You got it.
But we,
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I mean,
GDI building captured.
there.
New construction options. Building.
Now just to wait for my
Construction
promise.
complete. Primary building selected.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Affirmative.
GDI building captured. Low power. Building.
Alright. And a question says, comment
Construction
of there being more than enough Tiberium for
Unit
me to
ready.
harvest, but
Building.
I guess this is fine.
Reporting. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. You got it.
GDI building captured.
Hmm.
Mission accomplished.
That should give us a decent score. We don't lose too many troops. That didn't do too bad. Never quite understood how you can evaluate leadership on this one. Efficiency, yeah, I can see that I wasn't being very efficient. Although, again, this score doesn't really tell me anything. Oh well, it's a score. Going into Sudan. But I think we'll be doing that next time. Thank you all for watching, see you all then. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!